Hi everyone, and welcome to day 22 of the 30 days to the roots of yoga. So for today's class, I'm going to be taking you through what we spoke about yesterday, so incorporating the bandhas into our practice, getting to know how these bandhas feel within our bodies, and also practicing a few asanas along with the bandhas so that you can try to use them in future practices on your own too. We have someone who wants to join us for today's practice, so don't mind her if you see her coming in and out of the class. As soon as you're ready, we'll begin in a comfortable seated position, so coming into Sukhasana with the legs crossed, and placing the hands on the knees with the palms facing down. So before we begin Jalandhara bandha, we want to loosen up the neck muscles and the muscles in the thoracic spine, the top of the spine as well. So just taking a few shoulder rolls, going backwards, beginning to connect to the breath as you do this. Good, and then slowly starting to take the head all the way around in a nice big circle, opening up through the neck. And then going round in the opposite direction. And then bringing the head back to center, just tucking the chin in towards the chest, almost as if you're creating a double chin. And taking the gaze or your drishti down to the tip of your nose, or towards the navel. Relax the shoulders here. And just keeping the spine nice and straight. So as long as the chin is tucked and the spine is straight, you're performing Jalandhara bandha. See if you can press the chin in slightly more. And this is when you'll start to feel the spine become a little bit more locked in and a little bit more straight. We'll breathe here for a few breaths. So Jalandhara bandha can be performed during a lot of asanas, if not most asanas, if not during most asanas. And it's also a good bandha to perform as we come into pranayama, some pranayama practices, and also during dhyana practices too. And now we're going to start to become familiar with Mula bandha. So just thinking about this area between your navel and the floor of your pelvis. And this is the area that's really going to lift up as we perform Mula bandha. So essentially the area right at the bottom of the abdomen is what is going to pull up as we perform Mula bandha. And we do this by really squeezing and tightening the muscles of the pelvic floor and the area between our private parts and the perineums. So pulling that part as high as you can until this area comes all the way in. And it can be a really difficult one to describe because you can't really see what's happening except that this area of the belly that draws in towards the spine. So I want you to give it a go just a few times. So in the beginning of this practice, you can relax and contract the muscles between the perineum and your private parts just to become a little bit familiar with how this feels. And then when you are comfortable with it, we'll start to hold there for a few breaths. So again, just sitting with a nice tall spine. If you like, you can also perform Jalandhara bandha along with this bandha too. So beginning to lift up that area, contract and relax, and then again, and relax, and again, and relax. Can also be really hard to do it while talking, so I'll show you if you can see what it looks like. And in the first instance, when we start to pull this area up, the upper abdomen also can contract. But as we start to breathe there, once it's all lifted, this area of the abdomen starts to relax whilst the bottom of it stays contracted. Then once you've tried a few times, just holding for a few breaths. Good. And then relaxing the entire body. And then the final bandha, our Uddiyana bandha, is going to be practiced laying down on the ground. So we're going to take ourselves onto our back and extend the legs out, and we're going to lift the arms up above the head. So I haven't got all the room in the world here, but just making do with the space that you have. And then feeling the back muscles, especially the lower back muscles, press into the ground. So with Uddiyana bandha, we're thinking about this space between our diaphragm and our floor of our pelvis. And this whole entire area becomes hollow as we draw in the abdomen towards the spine and contract the stomach muscles. As you draw the navel in towards the spine, the back muscles also begin to contract, and you'll know you're performing Uddiyana bandha when the entire stomach is hollow. So we'll give it a few rounds. Just to remember as well that this is part of an advanced practice. So although we're practicing as beginners, I just wanted to make you familiar with bandhas altogether, so that later on, if it comes up in your practice, it's not completely new to you. So coming into that laying down position and raising the arms all the way up above the head. You can have the feet together or legs together. And then see if you can take the back into the ground as much as you can. And then we're going to take a deep breath in, create space in the abdomen region. And as you breathe out, draw the belly in towards the spine whilst contracting the back muscles. And then see if you can hold it here for a couple of breaths. Good, and release. And now we're going to see if we can get Mula bandha involved. So pulling up the whole lower abdomen and then eventually the upper abdomen too. So taking deep breath in and then releasing. So I'm going to give it a go to show you what it looks like. And you're going to try at the same time at your own pace. And now we're going to take a deep breath in, really pushing the belly out and creating space. And then exhale. And release. As well as practicing Uddiyana bandha, laying down flat on your back, another way to practice which might make it a little bit easier for you is to come into Ardha Mukha Svanasana. So taking hands out in front of you, tucking the toes under and coming all the way in. And then seeing if you can practice from here. So really lifting up from Mula bandha. And then seeing if you can also perform Uddiyana bandha. And then dropping these down to the ground. And just taking a couple of moments in Vajrasana to settle the mind and the body. Maybe creating Jalandhara bandha and letting the other bandhas go. And when you're ready, slowly blinking open the eyes. I hope that helped you with being able to feel how bandhas land in our bodies. And thank you for joining me for today's practice. I'll see you tomorrow for day 23.